16 air terrace. What a hidden little gem. Needs some work, and you'll see that when we walk through, but it's probably one of the biggest ones along Air Terrace. It's 5 bedrooms, cavernous inside. It's got huge space, so much potential. A little bit of parking out the rear as well. Just tell you a little bit about Air Terrace. It's very popular little terrace. There's a good mix here of residents. There's B&B. There is a couple of holiday lets along here as well. Just appeared recently. It is literally only 5 minutes walk down to Porthmere from here, if that. Just down the bottom of the road there is Porthmere Hill, so that takes you down onto the west side of Porthmere. Locally, we've got a little co-op up round the corner. We've got a fantastic little shop just down the road on the left-hand side that sells a multitude of things. Vegan food, gluten-free food, fresh eggs, etc., milk, papers, the whole lot. To get your bearings right, that's their campsite just there. South-facing terrace, really sunny. People do use the front gardens quite regularly. If you come up and have a look at it, you'll see that they're really well looked after and all have seats outside. Some people have barbecues outside, so it's a really nice south-facing terrace. People do use the front here, and it's close to town. Right, let's take you inside and have a quick look. Okay, so we've walked inside now. The property was, when it was originally bought, a little bed and breakfast. Could certainly be that again if you wanted to. The rooms are certainly big enough, but as things have changed over the years, people want en suites. This has only got sinks in rooms and a bathroom and a toilet upstairs, really. So there's possibilities. As I said, the property's cavernous. It's huge. It needs work, but I think it's a great opportunity for somebody. This is a really good location, really good solid house, certainly worth a look at. Nice entrance hallway. Still got that original decorative archway up there and the cornice ceilings, as you can see. I wouldn't like to say the picture rails are original, but the dado rails are original, but there are dado rails through. In the entrance hall as we come in, there is the original tiled floor. To our left-hand side is the lounge. So this one has got this extra bit on the end. So usually they finish around about there, that sort of area there, but I said we're on the end here, so we've got that extra piece of room in all the rooms downstairs, but it's a good sized room. There is gas connected. There's a fairly new Baxi boiler there in the kitchen dining room, which we'll look at in a minute. There's an old gas fire here, certainly going to need replacing at some stage, but it's a big room. You could certainly do a lot with this. As you look up, we've got the cornice ceiling there and the picture rail, which I think is probably all original. Probably live and plaster walls. So if you did want to knock through, you know, the opportunity is there to do that also, which takes you into the other room, the dining room, which is currently being used as a bit of storage at the moment, but will be emptied fairly shortly. So we've got a radiator in here. And again, it's a nice sized room. Opened up will be a fantastic room, but also nice to have a little snug or a little separate dining room if you wanted it. So walking to the rear of the property, we've got this very large breakfast room or second lounge possibly. You could certainly bring the kitchen in here if you wanted to, have a big kitchen diner, or even knock through into the existing kitchen and have an even bigger room. Plenty of power points. There's the Baxi boiler. We've got windows to the side, door to the side. Little cupboard under the stairs, just in the corner there. A radiator, TV points. But a very big room. And then into the kitchen again, which is a good size. As you can see, it needs some modernising, but nice space to work with, really nice and bright and light. We've got 2 windows. We've got one to the side. We've got one to the rear, which overlooks the parking area at the back. And you've got parking for 1 car fairly comfortably there. Sink unit. Another little sink unit. As you can see, it needs work, but good space. While I'm here, I'll quickly show you out the back area. So there's a small little enclosed courtyard area there. And then take you to the rear where there's the parking area. Park for one car. To the front, it's single yellow, so during the off season you can generally park there. When it gets to, I think it's 31st of March, then the parking is restricted, and that goes all the way through to the end of September, I believe. Could be October. So having the parking space is quite useful. So the outside tap, so if you were going to do anything here, you know, there's a possibility to put an outside shower in. There's the possibilities are boundless, as they say. Right, let's take you to the first floor. Back through the property. Up these steps, which are nice gradient, quite wide treads, easy to get up to the rear of the property into one of the bedrooms. Good size double, very big single. So there's a radiator. We've got a small little built-in wardrobe to our left-hand side, window to the rear, and a door here opening out onto the flat roof. There's a possibility, subject to some planning, and as others have done, as you can see, to put a small balcony on if you wanted to. That roof would obviously need to be checked for safety, but certainly as others have done, I think that is a chance of a really nice bit of outdoor space there. And you get some nice sea views looking down the terrace right over to Gadrivi just in the distance. On our right here, we have a large built-in wardrobe or storage space, and to the back of that is another little cupboard space which has got the hot water tank in. Here we have the bathroom. It's this little tile floor. We've got electric shower, panel bath, wash hand basin, radiator, and a window to the side. And then a separate WC through here. That back bedroom, funnily enough, is a possibility. I think you could make that into another bathroom if you wanted to. Be a bit of a shame because you've got that nice door out into the possible balcony. Into another bedroom, again, very good size, big double. Again, we've got that extra bit of space at the end there that the other house along here haven't got. There's power points, there's wash hand basin and a radiator and a window to the rear and a fitted wardrobe that has probably seen better days and would probably need to come out, but the space is there to do that if you want to put a new one in there. To the front of the property then, it's quite interesting. So I think probably, if you look at the door here, that was one big property at the front that has over the years been converted into two. That would have been the original doorway into this room. It would have been an absolutely marvellous room, very big. And at the moment it's converted into a single to the front. The light here is amazing. As I said, it's south facing, so you get some superb light and brightness in the property. So this is one single with a radiator and into the larger double. That wall, I imagine, is just probably lard and plaster or an old stud wall that's been put up over the years. So you could effectively open this right out into one big super room. Little ensuite in the corner, perhaps. You'll have the two windows. It'll be huge. It'll be bright. It'll be a really fantastic room. So in here, we've got a radiator. We've got power points. We've got a sink unit behind us in an attractive blue. There's a very nice old original, I imagine, cast fireplace that has been boarded. But there is a chimney there, and the flue is downstairs from that original gas fire. So there's a possibility that if you wanted an open fire or a log burner, you could do that. And then finally, we'll take you to the second floor. up to this crazy big lovely bedroom up here. Bit of storage under the eaves and into this whopper of a room. So up here we've got two cupboards that's got storage under the eaves of the property. We've got the wash hand basin with a little electric water heater. A big dormer window to the front here with double glazed windows. They are looking like they were put in can't really see at the moment, but 05, so 2005. We've got very nice views from here. Probably we don't do it justice with this camera, but the views are nice, looking straight over to Hale and up the coast. That's Air Park that you see in front of us there, so it shows you how close you are in proximity to the town. Good double. And then we've got a hidden little door here which takes you into a dinky little WC with a window to the rear, bit of a sea view as well, so new with a view. Again, bit of storage under the eaves to either side, plenty big enough. Plumbing's up here to put a really nice ensuite in if you wanted to, maybe to extend the dormer to the rear as well. So that's the quick 10-minute plus tour around 16 Air Terrace. I think this is a cracker. It needs work without a doubt. You don't expect to come in here and live in it straight away. You could, but you're going to have to do bits and pieces to it. That doesn't matter because I think it's a really good opportunity for someone to come in and do something really special here. Big rooms, really great location, very popular location with an excellent mix of residential here and holiday lets and some B&Bs, close to town, very close to Porthmere Beach. You've got the parking to the rear. Certainly worth a look at. There's no chain on it. I imagine we may do a couple of open days on this, but please give us a call. We'll be more than happy to answer any questions for you. Equally, if you wanted to have a look, again, give us a buzz and we'll fit you in when we can. Thanks very much.